Lab this week is Molecular Model Lab. This is an online simulation lab. You have learned about the covalent compound, how to draw Lewis dot structure for covalent compound. And also you have learned about the molecular geometry around the central atom for the covalent compound. In this molecular model lab, you will be utilizing all of those that you have learned earlier. To begin this lab, you will need the electronic configuration chart because you need to know the number of valence electrons for all of those atoms that you will be using for the molecular model. So this is from chapter 3, so keep this handy in order to complete your molecular model lab. So go over all of these. We have already learned all of these, so I am not going to go over these again. Here are the tables that you need to fill out. First one is to draw Lewis dot structure for a single atom of the following elements. The first one, I'll do it for you, and this is hydrogen. So what you need to know how many valence electrons hydrogen has. So it has just one. Type hydrogen, and then you're going to give one electron over here. So similarly, you're going to complete all of these. Now, moving down, this is the table that you need to complete. And for this, please go over the process, the procedure, which is given over here. You're going to first write the chemical formula for each of these compound. Then the second one is you're going to count the total number of valence electrons and enter the total number in the table. You need to show your work. So just one, this one is done for you. Do the rest similarly. Now you're going to draw Lewis dot structure. We have already done this in chapter 3. So please go over all of these steps. If you do not know how to do it, go over all of these steps and complete that. So your finished Lewis dot structure, you are going to draw it here. Okay, so once you have the Lewis dot structure, the next one is to find the bond angle and the molecular geometry. I'm going to look at the 3D structure a little bit later. So for the bond angle and molecular geometry, once you have the Lewis dot structure, so go over the chart and figure out the molecular geometry. We have also done this in chapter 4. You can also go over the video on this. For the molecules like oxygen and nitrogen, which has only 2 atoms, the molecular geometry will be linear. So for oxygen, it will be linear. And then similarly for nitrogen, it will be linear. And also write the bond angle. You can find those over here. So when you are drawing the Lewis dot structure, if there are any lone pairs, you need to show the lone pairs. There are a few ways how you can draw the Lewis dot structure. The first one is you can simply download the PDF version and do it by hand, all of these. If you decided to use the Google Doc, again, you can draw with your hand, take a screenshot and click on the insert button and upload from computer. You can do that. The other way you can do is click on the insert and go to the drawing and click on the new button. And here you can draw it. So I'll do one for you. Just click on the text box. So we are doing for the water. So we need oxygen. And then we need 2 hydrogen atoms. 1 hydrogen atom. And then I can simply copy and paste. So I have 2 hydrogen atoms. So you just put it over here, and then this goes over here on either side. Now you can use this line to draw bond. And simply can draw a bond over here. And then to make it a little bit thicker, just choose 3px. And then similarly, you need one more on the other side. So you can simply take that and put it over here. Now you need 2 lone pairs. For that, you can go to the shape, a round shape, make a small round shape and fill that shape. Now we need 4 of those, so copy. So these 4, and then you simply move these shapes, one over here, two, and then 2 down over here. Okay, and then save and close. So now for the 3D structure, you will be using the mole view. So if you click on the mole view, this is the page that you will get. Click on the close pop-up window. And here are a few things that you need to know. Like this is clear all if you want to clear. This is erase, undo. And on this side, you have the symbols of all the elements. And on the left side, you can find the single, double, and triple bond. And the other thing that you need to know is the sweep button, which I will be using it, and the button to convert 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional. So first, let's clear this out. The first one we have over here is water. So let's draw the water, the structure of water over here. So 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 and 2. you can move the cursor and change the size. Now the next one you need is oxygen, and it's a single bond. So one bond over here, another bond over here. Now click on this button to clean the structure. Now you have a nice structure. Now convert this two-dimensional to three-dimensional by clicking here. Okay, now you can move this around. So in this small view app, you cannot put the lone pair over here. So there is no option given over here to put the lone pair. So you will not see any lone pairs over here. You can also make it smaller or larger using the cursor. Now, once you have a nice structure, either you can draw this over here. When you draw, make sure to use different colors. And the other thing that you can do is click on the tools and click on this button to download the model image. So you can go back over here, and then what you can do is here, click on the insert an image and then upload from computer. And then you can change the size. So complete all of these. The only one, the ozone. So the molecular geometry of ozone, the mole view will not show. You've learned about the molecular geometry of ozone in chapter 3. So go over that and draw the Lewis dot structure. For the 3D structure, Google search and find the 3D model of ozone, and you can copy and paste here. And the rest, you will not have any problem for the rest of the compound. And the number 3 over here is provide the name or formula for the following compounds. Complete this. So this is Molecular Models Lab Submission 1. Now this is Submission 2, which is the post-lab. And here are a few questions that you need to answer. So complete all of these.